Hi guys, what's up? So, welcome back to my channel. This video will be discussing about the best stocks to trade for tomorrow. Okay, if you're new to this channel, please do subscribe Market Puzzle channel. Okay, so let's not just waste more time. Uh, let's see the stocks first, and then we'll go for the Bank Nifty, right? So now the first stock is Shri Cement. Okay, so now if you can clearly see the Shri Cement in a 1 day time frame, it has been following this trend line. uh, it took a support here, a support here, a support here, and from the time it has taken support, it has made a new high, and a new high. Right now, it is consolidating in a range, and it has taken support. Right now, it is high chance that this is a raising wedge. Right. Let's take a closer look on how this might work for an intraday. So let's just go to 15 minutes time frame. So as you can see, these are the levels in 15 minutes time frame. So once a 5 minute candle, you know once a 5 minute candle sustains above this, right, as you can see, it has taken resistance about, you know just give me one moment. Okay, just let me erase it. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, it has taken resistance once, twice, and this is the third time. Okay, but this time when it is coming towards the resistance, it is coming in a higher high formation. As you can see, it is making a clear higher high formation, but the previous times it was not coming in a very good higher high formation, right? So this might be a very good breakout structure. So so now if you ask me, if you ever see a 5 minute candle settling about this, you can go long, and the target would be this. So and the stop loss would be somewhere around here, right? But now let's say we don't go for long. If you ever want to go for short on this stock, I would not recommend short entry, because it is in a very good demand zone. It might just take support, right? So if you get a chance to take an entry over here after the breakout, I would recommend. Or suppose when it comes to this low, right, when it comes to this low and makes a bullish candle, you can just take entry. But there is also one more short entry you can take. If the stock opens somewhere in the range of previous day, somewhere opens between this range, right, you can just go short for a small scalp trade until the target will be this, or you wait for a perfect long entry is what I recommend in this stock as of now. Right, this is for intraday. And the next stock I would say is SBI Life. So let's go look into it. One second. Dr. Reddy and SBI Life. So since Dr. Reddy is here now, let's go take a look at it. First, let's see in a bigger time frame, on a 1 day time frame, how it is. Yes, so here also it is very clear. I usually trade this pattern very often, right? So as you can see, this is also the same reason that we are taking a trade, because it is on a trend line support. Right, as you can see, it whenever it took a support, it made a new high, and then it made a same, uh, I mean, it just failed to make a new high, but it just made to the same level. But later it just went like this and made a new high. Right now it is coming towards the support. Now it is a very good trade, I would say, if you take in a Dr. Reddy, because as you can see, just let me explain you on a bit shorter time frame. So this is a previous supply zone, show you. Yes, this is a previous supply zone. Suppose a 5-minute candle closes above this, you can just go for long and hold until the level of this, right? So this is the trade that we're gonna take in Dr. Reddy. And just let me show those levels on a 5-minute time frame. Before that, just let me draw an horizontal line for our target. So this was a previous supply zone, which will be our target for Dr. Reddy. And if anyone is going to go for long in swing, is also I recommend in this stock, because if you see a 1 day candle closing above, you know uh, suppose about this, a 1 day candle closes, you can just go for a small swing trading for 3 to 4 days holding, and you can expect target this and book your profits, right? So now let's go for a lower time frame. So yes, this is it, guys. As you can see, we have a gap to be filled by the market, right? It can be a gap filling trade also. And as what I see here is, this is the resistance that I'm talking about, that's been respected for a while now, and it has been in this channel. And once it was in this channel, right, like this, it just kept on closing above and above, right? You can see this pattern, right, which means that it is about to give a breakout of this structure. So this is also a very important thing about a price action. You can just go through the chart of Dr. Reddy in 5 minutes time frame and see it for yourself, right? So the next stock will be SBI Life. Yes, in SBI Life, even I can see a short trade in SBI Life, in 1 day time frame. You can see a very good gap is being created over here, right? This this is a very good gap created by SBI Life, and what I'm expecting is this level will not be taken down very easily and cover the gap in 1 days, right? It is going to create a price action to cover that gap, and how it's going to do is, let's take a look at that in a 5 minutes time frame. Well, for intraday, I would suggest uh, any candle closing any candle that is closing below this line, that is 12,259. Suppose a candle closes below this, and you can take a short entry on the retest, or as soon as the candle closes you can take, and the stop loss will be high of it, and the target will be 1 is to 2 or 1 is to 3, right? So this is about the stocks, that is Shri Cement, SBI Life, and uh, Dr. Reddy, right? So now let's go see Bank Nifty, right? Whether the Bank Nifty is bullish or bearish, right? Just let me remove these drawings for you. So let's go to 1 day time frame. Yes. So guys, here as you can see now, Bank Nifty, once it gave a breakout over here. Yes, once it gave a breakout here, it made a uh, good rally, right? Once the trend line was broken up. Now Bank Nifty is in a level where it has been consolidating for almost 4 days, right? It is in the same zone that has been consolidated in the past 4 days. If I can zoom it for you, um, yes, so here you can see, this is where it has been consolidating, right? It has been trying to break that resistance from a longer time, right? Now if you go in a shorter time frame, if you're a option seller, positional option seller, I would suggest you to sell, you know uh, all the puts into the levels of somewhere around 36,900. Put will be sold is what I recommend. Well, it is up to you. So I'm I'm very bullish on Bank Nifty as of now, and my target is somewhere over here. So let's look it in a 5 minute time frame and a 15 minutes time frame. So yes, in 15 minutes time frame, these are the levels. Bank Nifty has tried to break this level multiple times, but it was not able to break. You know, so now we can, once it has been broken, we can expect a move up to 38,800 is what my target is for a time being, and then it might consolidate over there, and later we can see on how the Bank Nifty moves, right? Any 5 minute candle closing above this, we can take a entry once the retest is done, because in index I always recommend you to take trade not right after the breakout. Once it is retested, and once after the retest it breaks the previous swing, that is where I recommend you to take a trade in an index. Well, actually I do not trade in options because I'm really very bad at managing risk in option trading, so I always stick to swing trading. And intraday I like to do, but I won't do it because I don't have time, because I do a night shift job, and I won't be able to wake up at morning 9, right? So this is about the stocks and the Bank Nifty analysis. uh, Please make sure to subscribe the channel, guys, and thank you so much.